everybody. Welcome to S+Marketing Live. How you guys doing?
Hello out there, internet world.
Facebook land, and YouTube too.
And YouTube too. Welcome everybody to S+Marketing Live. Happy Thursday to you. I'm so excited tomorrow's Friday. Who wouldn't be? Today's episode is Bleach, Interns, and Value Propositions. Ooh, sounds technical. I know. This is S+Marketing Live. We're here to help you feel and be smarter about what's happening in the marketing world right now. What is S+Marketing Live? Gee, gosh, let me tell you. S+Marketing is based on the ultimate human technology stories.
Stories, hey.
Guys, that's so cute.
Wow.
Our team is here from Story Collaborative. We are a growth marketing consultancy, and so while we start our introductions, if you're on the Facebook app, start a watch party, that'd be super great. Invite all your pals, and otherwise just, grab a snack or listen to us introduce ourselves yet again. Jennifer, go for it.
Hey everybody, I'm Jennifer Bailey. I am the web therapist here at Story Collaborative. I will take your website and make it feel much better.
In case your kids are watching, now they know what Jennifer does. How about you, Chad?
Oh, what about me? I am Chad Alexander, and I am the video strategist with Story Collaborative. What does that mean? I help businesses figure out what in the world is this world of video? How do I do it? When do I do it? Where do I do it? All this sort of stuff. And how in the world do I do a 15-second video ad? So there you go. This is all the things that I help businesses wrangle around, which is a lot of stuff, by the way. But welcome.
Fantastic.
And should I reveal our sponsor for today?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, our sponsor for today is
He's coming up with it right now.
water. Drink plenty of water. It is like Satan's attic out there. So drink plenty of water. Don't get dehydrated. It's easy to do. If you start feeling hungry, drink water. It's usually your body telling you something. Just drink water. Drink lots of water. So there you go. Water. What are you waiting for?
That reminds me of Jennifer's ad from last week. That was like, hungry, hungry, hungry. This is like, drink water, drink water, drink water. Okay. I am Amy Alexander. I am our creative director. My job and my role is to, from the receptionist answering the phone all the way to logos and colors and everything in between, I help our creative team, our writers, our designers, our videographers to keep everything unified. It is great. Okay, so today we're talking about your all too critical value proposition. We'll talk about what to do with your social media intern, and the wonderful world of Bleach. And then we'll discuss what this news means for you and how you can adapt that to your own marketing. Let's dive right into our segment called Repeat After Me. What to say when your vice president mentions casually at a board meeting, my wife searched our company on Google last night and couldn't find us. What do you say, Jennifer? What do you say to that?
Man, what do you say? Uh-oh, boss man, that's not good. You mean she couldn't find us on Google Maps, in organic search, on Yelp, yellowpages.com, Better Business Bureau? Did she spell it wrong? Do we go by another name? Did our website go offline? Did she scroll past the pay-per-click ads? Okay, so branded search should be the easiest way for someone to search for a company, right? Type in a company name, you should come up in Google. So if your wife cannot find us on Google, then there's probably a problem that needs to get resolved pretty quickly. Like, number one, list your business in Google My Business, and of course all the other directories, and social media, but also make sure your website isn't being blocked by search engine bots and that your XML sitemap has been submitted to the G-Man Google. Sounds like you need to call your digital marketing expert to get that resolved. That's what I would say.
Wow, that's an expert answer. I like how we pin things on people's wives a lot. Like,
poor wives, man. Come on.
Company consists of like mostly wives. I don't understand.
It's not like they're taking care of kids and the husbands during this COVID economy, man. Come on.
Amen, brother. Anyway, excellent.
Well, there was a lot of acronyms in that explanation that Jennifer gave us. And if you don't know them, Google them and hopefully it will come up for you. So
this is also a Google promo. Okay, our next prompt. How to respond when your intern walks up to you, maybe not in COVID, they might be chatting you, and they say, what's the best day and time to post on social media? And that's how they sound too. They're an intern. You say, I am so glad you asked. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday between 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. That's the best day and time. Now, this has a lot of caveats, and there's certainly strategy. There's certainly audiences to be considered. So that's the short and sweet answer, is that it's actually weirdly Wednesday between 11 and 4. Research tells us that the engagement levels on Facebook are right around Wednesday at 11 and right around 1 to 2 p.m. On Instagram, it's at 3 p.m. So apparently people are starting on Facebook, they're ending on Instagram, and that's their social media day. I don't know. Sundays, just don't do that. Go to church, be with family, eat yummy food, but just like skip expecting engagement on Sundays. If you want to read more about how to kind of determine your audience and how your audience might affect this answer, we have a great article about it. I'll make sure the link is included, but it is blog.story-collaborative.com/best day and time to post on social media. I'll include the link. It's fine. Okay. Chad, what to tell your pal when they ask, hey, you're in marketing. What's the deal with ring lights anyway?
Well, hey there, pal. How's it going? Long time no see. So a ring light, and I'm going to demonstrate with one real quick, looks like this in case you didn't know. This right here is a cheaper version. It's meant for cell phones. It'll still do in a pinch, but basically a ring light is just that. It's a light that is in the shape of a ring. Now, why should it be that way? Now, most conventional lighting, as you may know, it's a solid light. So behind me, I have a fill light behind me. As you can see, there's a shadow cast behind me. It's square. And then the other one, actually I have a ring light over here, but there's and then Jennifer has her ring light, you know.
Ring light sighting.
Ring lights everywhere, yeah. It's like a rave. Ring light rave, ring light rave. Okay. Most lights though, they're solid, right? So there's a square light, and then there's a round light, and there's different types of shapes of lights. But if you were to use a square light, if you look at somebody's iris, if you look at the shape of their eye, it will come in as a square, which is fine if you want to set up the lighting that way. And then a round light will reflect in their iris as just a round circle, which is getting there because it's the shape of your eye, right? Of your iris. What a ring light does, it's essentially like folding around a cartoon character. It pops your eye, and it allows a white ring to be around your eye instead of a solid reflection, and it basically pops out your iris. So there you go. That's why you use a ring light.
That is really cool and really interesting.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's amazing.
Yeah. Awesome. So snag yourself a ring light if you can.
Yes.
They're kind of all over kind of hard to find right now because of COVID. But.
That's awesome. I stumped you guys. You guys didn't know that. Yes.
Why do you think
all right,
I'm
out.
The question?
See you guys. Well, there you go. Awesome.
All right. Ads in the wild. Jennifer, what you got for us today?
Woohoo! Ads in the wild, my favorite Those ads are taking over the world, and we need to be able to see them with our naked eye. Now, you don't always know when you're being advertised to, but I'm going to let you in on a little secret. It's called the value proposition. It is a very powerful statement that clearly defines the benefit of a product or service. So believe it or not, the value proposition is a huge part of advertising. And without even knowing it, you come across it every single day. Come across it in real ads, on home pages, on app promotions, everywhere. So let's take a look at some ads in the wild and decide how value propositions persuade our everyday thinking. So all I have to do now is find the right browser to share. Okay, do you see DuckDuckGo? Hey, okay. So here we go. We're going to go through these. What do you think the value proposition is on this page? Amy?
It is get seamless privacy protection on your browser for free with one tap.
Good job. So you might think online, tired of being tracked online, we can help. But that is more like a headline. Get seamless privacy protection on your browser for free with one download. That is a value proposition. To me, that says everything I need to know in one line. All right, let's look at some others. All right, here is FreshBooks website. Chad, do you know what the value proposition is on this website homepage?
This site uses cookies by continuing to browse. No, I'm just kidding. The all-new FreshBooks is accounting software that makes running your small business easy, fast, and secure.
Okay, so
did I win?
I don't know. I would argue that the value proposition is
spend less time. Oh, I was getting there.
Work you love. However, all-in-one small business invoicing and accounting solution also pretty much sums up what you're getting. Amy, what's the winner?
I would argue that it's all-in-one business invoicing and accounting solution.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would argue that that there is also a bit of a brand promise. Like what they did is they took some value proposition, they took some brand promises, they took some experience, and they summarized it in 3 sentences very well.
They did summarize it very well. So you're getting everything you need to know right here. And it is 3 sentences instead of 1, but it's still a really good way to advertise to somebody straight on your homepage. All right, so let's look at a couple other. Now this isn't a homepage, this is actually apps, right? And the other night I was looking for a new to-do app where I could just be like, hey Siri, put groceries on my list. And there she goes. Okay. And so I was looking for that app, right? Well, what I found was a group of apps, but I was so impressed with the value proposition found in this app advertisement, right? Create a rewarding daily habit routine. That's it. Create a rewarding daily habit routine. And I loved it. And I downloaded it. And I'm using it. So you know it was effective. All right, there's 2 more. This one is a website. However, as you know, Apple puts their ads pretty much on everything. They're just like one big walking advertisement. So I do love the iPhone SE. Lots to love, less to spend, right? But my favorite is the iPad Pro. Your next computer is not a computer. Very clever, very clever.
Ooh, think different. I like
Think
it.
different. Uh-oh, there's a...
Whoa, hey, whoa.
Sorry. All right.
I thought this was a PG show. Man, that's rough.
Listen, if you're brave, go to Dollar Shave Club on Facebook and see what their newest product is, because I guarantee you will laugh out loud no matter where you are in the world. But this one is get a personalized top shelf grooming routine as unique as you are. Ooh, very good. Again, I challenge you to go to Dollar Shave Club's Facebook page and see what their value prop is. right on their Facebook banner, because that's another place you can advertise to somebody with a value proposition. So that sums up my ads in the wild for today, guys.
That was excellent. We use Dollar Shave Club. We've been using it for years.
We
And
do.
is it super cheap? Yes. Yes, it's super cheap.
It's
Is that your
amazing.
advertisement?
It's like $9 a
Yeah.
month.
Well, there you go. There's the value prop. And guys, just full disclosure, the guy you saw at the beginning of that video is me before Dollar Shave Club. So, our secret sponsor this week is Dollar Shave Club. If you want to look more like this, except for this part, Dollar Shave Club. There you go. You're welcome, Dollar Shave Club.
You're welcome. Moana. Okay.
Sponsored by Moana.
Term of the week. Chad, do you have a term for us this week that we can learn
Term
all about?
of the week. Okay, the term of the week is CRM. It's an acronym, and it stands for crazy, ridiculous, man. No, it doesn't. It stands for Customer Relationship Manager or Customer Relationship Management. Now, this is basically software that makes your life easier when wrangling all your customers into different buckets, into different stages of the buying cycle, or if they're haven't bought yet, or they're kind of warming up to your as a prospect. And it can categorize things between leads, qualified leads. It should have the ability to pick demographics, pick, like I said earlier, where they are in the buying process, what they've looked at on your website, what they've not looked at on your website, how long they've looked at something. I mean, there's if your CRM is good, it should give you a lot of extra really cool features. We're gonna toot our own horn here with HubSpot because we are a HubSpot partner. But CRMs really they should make your job easier in being able to follow up with your contacts and keeping your customers loyal by serving them where they need it the most. So there you go. CRM, Customer Relationship Management. Is there anything you guys want to add to that?
You summed it up pretty darn well. We chose this term because, acronyms are all over marketing. You can be in conversations with your marketing firm or with your team, and they're saying things, and you're like, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. So CRM is one of those really common ones, and we say it a lot. But it also happens that we do, in fact, have an option, a free option for you if you want a free CRM. We'll include a link for that. We can kind of get you started, which could be nice. Okay, the 5 W's. Let's talk about who, what, when, where, and why of something. Today, it's bleach and other cleaning products. The who is Dunkin' Donuts, which seem to be popping up everywhere like rabbits. It's crazy. The what is they're publicly collaborating with P&G, promising to use name brand cleaning products like Dawn and Comet and Spick and Span and Safeguard to regularly clean their restaurants. They're doing it now as they kind of reopen their dining rooms where states are allowing it, like Virginia. We have 50%. I think we're actually above 50% capacity in restaurants at this point. So this is really interesting because the idea of having P&G stickers, they'll have them on their windows. It's like a very public affiliation. And I'm sure that they have cost benefits on their side, but that advertising, one, for them, in their mind, it creates trust, right? Families know and trust P&G products, and so they're like, if you're using Dawn to wash your dishes, I'll eat off of them. But I think that all of these brands, these large brands, pushing into these big conversations around what they're even using to clean is going to force small and large organizations alike to address their COVID and their reopening plans at a very detailed level. So it'll be interesting to see what other large brands enter into these kinds of cleaning collaborations and affiliations. And I think it will cause consumers to be more aware of this and be asking even, you know, local restaurants and local mom and pop shops about what they're using. I also think that if that's something you need to be thinking about, which I would recommend that all businesses that have a spending on a storefront do start thinking about this conversation. Think about your audience, because I'm a hippie in a lot of ways. I don't like the idea of my children crawling through Clorox at daycare all day. I think that's really bad for them. And I would rather they get germs because I think that's better for their immune system. I'm crazy. So if I'm your target market, you know, you advertising to me that you're bleaching things all day long is not the best way to get my business. So really think through, what is your affiliation? What are you saying publicly about how you're cleaning? And who is your audience? Any other comments about this story?
Well, you know, think about Duncan's audience, right? They're not going to be. I'm going to skirt around this because I like Duncan too. I like donuts. Let's be honest, guys. They're really trying to, you know, convey this sense of safety and, you know, convenience and comfort. I mean, they're comfort foods. So they want to present a comforting message. Hey guys, we're going to make sure that you could have the cleanest, safest possible experience when you're in this shop, and you can, you know, enjoy your, you know, week's worth of fat and sugar right away. You know, which, hey man, thanks for bringing this up now, Amy. And now we need to go to Duncan now after this. But anyways.
Yeah, no, it's a super smart move for them. Very smart on everybody's part.
You're wanting Duncan's coffee really bad. You're making me want coffee, Amy. Stop.
Sorry. All right.
Did you know that a yawn is a silent scream for coffee? Did you know that?
Yawn is a silent scream for coffee. That's hilarious. My children want coffee all the time. All right. Let's move on to website therapy. Jennifer is our website therapist, so I think she has something for us. Yes,
I do. And although David, who's normally here, covers the different diagnoses, I'm going to present a problem today for you. So our problem today is website personality deficit. Okay. Can you imagine a website with social anxiety? This website suffers from an actual fear of people. You can tell it has social anxiety because it completely lacks any and all humanity. It doesn't introduce itself when you arrive. You don't find any pictures of people. The headlines and the copy are so boring and without any emotional connection at all. And you feel like you're looking at an English essay, okay? If your website has a personality deficit, you should contact our web therapists here at Story Collaborative for a look at how you can bring your website back out of its social anxiety, let its personality come out and bloom, and create a real emotional connection with website visitors so that they can build a long-term relationship with you. That's all I have for you today, Amy.
The idea of a website that has social anxiety, I think, is hilarious. And I've seen many. I wanted to point out really quickly this awesome resource that we have. It is a pain-free guide to your next website redesign. This guide goes through kind of the reality that websites have to get rebuilt. It's just a thing that happens. And so we talk about the process, the planning, the systems, what it means to have a modern web, how do you identify your costs and your options, and then what's the first thing you should do to get started. It's a really great guide. Look at all this awesome information. So I'll include the link for that as well, but that's at micro.story-collaborative.com/website-redesign. Why I say these URLs out loud, I don't know. No one's copying them now. Anyway, really great guide, super helpful, we hope.
Hold on, what was that again?
That's a resource for you.
I forgot. Farfadugan.
I love it. All right, well, that actually concludes our time for today. Anybody else have any last sentiments?
Are we supposed to have an inspirational quote?
You know,
At the end of this?
Dave is our inspirational guy, and he normally brings them. So he's out today. We miss him.
Ooh, can I do one though?
Next week. Sure.
I have a good one. It's actually from the calendar that I am like a week behind on. It says, occasionally one must get down with one's bad self. So there you go. Guys, in this time of craziness, sometimes you gotta get down with your bad self and just dance and like enjoy life. Get down on it, you know? I'm telling you. So there you go.
Insert GIF of daughter's dancing. All right. Guys, thank you so much for being with us. Remember, stories of the ultimate human technology. If you thought this was helpful, we're here at the same time, same place, Facebook, YouTube, Thursdays at noon. Have a great weekend.
See you guys. Have a good one.
Bye.